Hey folks, this is Orgonite Austin. Today's date, oh my gosh, let me get you this one. In reference to cleaning Austin's skies on April 1st.com. Well, I kind of know how this stuff works, and it's not a one day you turn it on and poof, you get that. Usually. So I've been doing stuff all week long and getting this thing running and that thing running and playing with toys here and there. I guess it's time to let you know it has already begun. Let's see today's date. Today's date is Thursday, March 28th, 2013. Now check out the weather report, and then I'll tell you about this.
Let me tell you what's going on in the Panhandle right now. Okay. Winds have just gusted to 77 miles per hour at Muleshoe up in the Panhandle, and they have a zero visibility dust storm going on. 2 inches of snow on the ground near Dalhart right now. Roof blown off a trailer northwest of Amarillo. Not related to a thunderstorm. This is just wind with the cold front that's coming.
And it's coming down this way eventually.
Yeah, it'll be here overnight. In the middle of the night. Might wake you up even. More on that in a minute. We're going to begin with a look at a wind advisory that has already been issued in anticipation of this front. Now, in our viewing area out there in San Saba and Mason County, that's technically a lake wind advisory. The lighter blue shades there, our northernmost tier of counties under officially a wind advisory. Essentially means the same thing. We're going to have winds gusting 15 to 30 miles per hour, or averaging, I should say, tomorrow, 15 to 30 miles per hour. Beginning early in the morning, we may see some gusts to 40 miles per hour. Let's hope they're not to 70 miles per hour like in the Panhandle. Now, the National Weather Service has not included the rest of our area, including Austin, in any kind of wind advisory. That may change, though, as we continue to gauge this front as it comes down from the northwest. Boy, look how warm it's turned out to be this afternoon. Finally, we were a little bit chilly this morning there at the dog walk for a while, but now we're back up into the low to mid-80s in some areas, mainly 70s here in the metro area right now, upper 70s in some spots, and off to the east, a little bit cooler there, except down in Luling, where it is 80 degrees. That's another live look from our downtown camera, actually our Lake Travis camera out there at the old Steiner Ranch Steakhouse. Here is our downtown cam, and you can see that this afternoon, not a cloud in the sky. This morning, it was completely overcast, which kind of kept it cool all morning. So we've gone clear now. It's 79 in the city. It's 76 degrees out at the airport. Winds are 3 to 5 miles per hour. Sunset tonight is at 7:45. Should be a nice one. Okay, here's why it's getting so windy and there's so much cold air coming down. There is a major storm system moving across Kansas right now. Winter storm warnings in effect in these areas. Up to a foot of snow or more may fall in some locations. Meanwhile, ahead of that system, we're very warm, but that cold air is beginning to surge south. 37 in Amarillo, 72 in Lubbock right now. So you can certainly see where that frontal position is currently. It will move right on down through the area. By 3 o'clock in the morning, it's blown into the metro, and then it'll continue to progress on down to the coast. Will be windy, will be much colder tomorrow than today, with highs maybe struggling to get back to 60 degrees. But there'll be some sun out tomorrow. But it won't be a pleasant day, I don't think, because of the wind. The lows tonight falling way back into the 40s. I bet we see some 30s in the morning, even in the hill country. And then tomorrow afternoon, these may be optimistic. I think some spots don't even get to 60 degrees tomorrow. Gusty winds after midnight tonight when that front blows through your area. 45 degrees in the morning in Austin. 63 tomorrow afternoon. North winds averaging 15 to 30. Gusting even higher. And then we've got some cold mornings. This is downtown Austin Monday and Tuesday morning. That's going to translate to a light freeze out in the hill country, maybe even some upper 20s in cold rural locations out there, possibly the coldest metro areas too. And we're hoping for a little rain toward the end of next week.
Tensor field generator. In my opinion, this, hold on, let's get a frame of reference. Medicine wheel, okay? If a medicine wheel is Nintendo, Tensor ring is the holodeck. That's my frame of reference analogy for you for my opinion of this stuff. Okay, yeah, let's get into it. Of course, based off the medicine wheel, that will never go away. That is just the foundational ground base point of everything. except for this one is a little different. You see there's a flower of life in there? Well, it's traced, and at each connection there is one of these. So that is connected to the spiral late. That device is elsewhere. It's got 13 links on, and the other links are on under this. So this is connected to that via those 13 links in geometric fashion pattern. Blah, blah, blah. These links right here are the links that were mailed out to everybody. Those are in the very center of that. So that is the oh, look at that light. That is the punchline for everything, is that these links are mailed throughout the world. I got 127 of them in the United States and like 27 of them or 17 in international. So the links around the world, all connected to this device, networking energy together, theoretically, via structural links. In my experience, I know structural links work. You can't tell me it doesn't. So I figure, why not go off the hook on this one? What's that phrase? Overkill is underrated. Okay. So, you got the basic medicine wheel, and then tensor rings, and then of course Orgonite right inside of there. And I had some pyramids available, so why not? And they're also obelisk pyramids. Now this one right here, this is a beauty, okay? If you look inside of there, let me see if I've got. So, this one is pretty darn clear until you get down to the very bottom of it. And if you turn it upside down, it looks like clouds in the sky. Not just any clouds, those are manifestation crystals. So this crystal makes clouds. Alright. Now this crystal, there it is. This one makes rain. The rain coming down out of the clouds, which are made of manifestation crystals. So, and then this one is a moss agate glued to just an unbelievable amount of manifestation crystals throughout there. And this one's purpose is to make Austin an oasis. And of course on the other side we have fulgurite. Why not? Oh, and then we got moldavite right there. Tektite. It's a China tektite, but it's actually really strong. We got golden azestulite right there, and we got a meteorite right there. Black sun orgonite all the way around, pyramids. And in the center is a sphere sitting on top of a cylinder of black sun orgonite with this little selenite vortex going around it. We're also playing a sound that is designed to clean the skies and bring clouds when played through the tensor rings. And also underneath, why not? Obelix pyramid, SSB coil, and a mirror. Now the SSB coil is rotating in the same direction that these things are moving. So, but remember, on the piece of paper are the 13 links connected to the spiral late, which is magnificent. Okay. Cleaning Austin's Skies on April1st.com. You can't prove that this stuff is doing anything. Okay. I love you. I'll see you soon.